Oh, boy.
Just a moment, we'll be there. Everything just getting set up.
I called that one. I knew it was going to happen.
It always be with the what I told y'all about the Carolina Kitty Cats. I told people that.
But that wasn't even it. Remember what I kept saying about the formations and the play calling?
Right.
Every time we bunched them receivers up, Tampa blitzed us, the Falcons blitzed us. These people did the same thing.
Right.
When we spread the receivers out, that's when Jameis started eating, because what they're doing when they bunch them, they can put everybody in the box and they can disguise their blitz. We don't know who coming. When you spread them out, they can't disguise nothing.
Well, y'all know me. I'm not here to make no excuses. I'm gonna just give us a couple of seconds. We're getting set up. This is unbelievable, and I'm not going to sit here and talk about the desperation throws for interceptions at the end. I mean, any quarterback could throw an interception trying to make a desperation play.
That intercept don't even count.
That don't count to me. And the tip one, that's just not, it is what it is, But we got,
The tip one is an example of what I was talking about. Before that play, he was spreading them out. Then when he bunched them in, them corners came because the receivers was too close to that offensive line. So that's a shorter path to the quarterback when they close in like that. That's why I said we don't know where the blitz coming from whenever he bunched them receivers up like that.
Right. Give us 1 second. We're about to get ready. Shout out to everybody who's here. In the chat. We're getting set. We are disgusted Saints fans. This one hurts. I knew. I kind of told y'all it was going to be low. I thought it was going to be 17-13. I kind of figured this was going to be tough for the New Orleans Saints. Saints fans, I don't know what to say. We got talent on this football team. We're not lacking for talent, but something is going on. Give us 1 second, and we're about to come on in. Okay, Saints fans. Wow. And all I can say is wow, wow, wow. And these are the type of games the Saints have problems with historically. And I have said this a long time ago, even under Drew Brees, for whatever reason, the Panthers have the Saints number. Now, we split a lot of times with the Carolina Panthers. I don't give a damn. It's just something with the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. It's just something. I don't know what it is, bro. But I can tell you this. There were multiple parts of this game that is blamed, and I'm not going to do what all the Saints fans is going to do. Blame Jameis Winston. This game here was a game that I saw from the get-go. Alvin Kamara put the football on the ground. He started the tune of the game. When you take that kind of – listen what I'm trying to tell you, Saints fans. That's the kind of momentum that hurts football teams. We said it last week. We said it 2 weeks ago with Mark Ingram. We said it, and we're saying it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. We said this 2 weeks ago with Mark Ingram putting the ball on the ground, and we're talking about Alvin Kamara. Don't act like Alvin did not start the demise of this team. I love Alvin. Alvin has been injured. And we're not going to make excuses for him putting the ball on the ground, that giving up. Let me tell you something. Anybody going to tell me that that Baker Mayfield played a hell of a game, y'all stupid. Baker Mayfield played terrible. Even the long touchdown that you seen them score, it was a little pitch and catch to a guy right out the backfield. He ran that ball all the way for a touchdown. This is no way in the world that y'all can sit here and bring up and Baker Mayfield was shit trash. The Saints defense did not lose this football game. It boils down to the offense. And I don't know if it's Pete Carmichael. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and talk about just Pete Carmichael. It's everybody. It's everybody. And we stack made today. We put up big stats. We were playing from behind all through the game. And it started with one key fumble. One key fumble. And if you guys don't want to call this man that I got out with the jersey on, this hurt football game. We got a blocked field goal kicker by one of our favorite kickers, Will Lutz. Could you fix that? Yeah.
Oh, you want me to start?
No,
because I can start.
Not yet. The whole part what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna
have to mute y'all. Because y'all background is just right now, I'm pissed off. Right now, y'all gonna have to listen to my rant for a couple of seconds. Because at the end of the day, this was an all-around bad football game by the New Orleans Saints. This is not one person a game. I'm not taking up for no Jameis Winston. Hell no. But I can sit here and tell you this was multiple parts of this game that you can sit there and put a blame on. It was not just Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston started off very slow. He started off very slow, and the offense started off very slow. There were multiple parts of this game that was terrible. Blocking schemes got to be fixed if we're going to win this game or win this year. The blocking scheme is terrible. They are blitzing the Saints left and right. Do you understand that no quarterback in the NFL would endure some of the things? They are blitzing. This is the third team in a row that have been blitzing the Saints from the safety positions, from the quarterback position, and they are rattling our quarterback. He has never got a chance to get off the ground. How he's going to get himself off the ground when they're not protecting him? And rather we go to the backup quarterback, it's going to be the same issues because we're not addressing blocking for the quarterback. The running scheme, I see them trying to dedicate to the run, but you put the ball on the ground, Alvin Kamara. I'm going to sit here and call out Alvin. Fuck out. Look, I don't want to hear y'all tell me about his ribs. These guys play in the game. That's their choice. Don't tell me about Jameis. His 4 fractures in his damn back. That's a choice to play in the game. They got multiple teams in the NFL who walking around with injuries. Don't give me no excuse about Jameis and his freaking fractures. Don't give me nothing about Alvin and his ribs. They decided to play the damn game. And they're not playing at their best. They're playing at their worst. Don't give no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses, Saints fans. We suck. The Saints suck. As a whole organization, we suck. Don't give me no excuses. It ain't a one-man suck. It's Dennis Allen. It's Pete Carmichael. It's the defense. It's everybody. They freaking suck.
Defense. All right, bro. Look. Hey, man. I feel you. As a Saints fan, and I didn't overdo it like I did last week. And this is to be expected as a Saints fan. And if changes are not made, there was few little tweaks that was made, but not enough, And Badger, for all those jerseys that y'all selling right now, with your name on it. You did this Olay bullshit, and come on, man. Look, you my St. Aug brother.
Nice.
But at the same point, bro, look, it was bad coaching again.
Terrible coaching. Terrible.
So,
my brother, let's not bring Sean Payton up.
No. We ain't even talking about Sean Payton.
I don't want to hear nothing about Sean Payton. No excuses.
This has nothing to do with Sean Payton. And I'm not even screaming at, even though a lot of my brothers was basically saying, hey, man, we miss Sean Payton. But I'm going to leave that alone right now.
We got hijacked last year. Sean Payton was the coach by the same freaking team.
Well, hey, right, look.
This is the same freaking team that has hijacked us even last year. So don't give me no Sean Payton. We lost with the same team.
I never mentioned Sean Payton.
It's not going face to face with Sean Payton and Dennis.
Okay,
I don't want to hear it.
I never mentioned Sean Payton. I just said basically as a team.
O-line was terrible.
Well, you heard me say again, bad coaching, and you can always say again, maybe this is why we got rid of Doug Marrone the first time.
Offensive line. No, he went to go get a new. We didn't get rid of him. He went.
Take his job or you're gonna get fired.
Doug Marrone did not get fired. Doug Marrone actually left the Saints to become a head coach. That don't have nothing to do with Doug Marrone. That's not the facts. Go ahead, Keandra. Unmute yourself.
I thought what's his name was the offensive line coach, Zach Street.
Not that time. Zach Street was playing for the Saints. We're talking about back when the Saints.
Oh, back in the day. Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. But I mean, I'm gonna have to go against you, Everett. I agree that yes, Alvin Kamara put the ball on the ground. That swung the momentum shift in the beginning of the game.
Keandra, you started off 13-0, sister. Go ahead.
No, this was before we even got to 13-0. This was in the beginning of the game. So Jameis fumbled the ball. Let's not exclude that.
No.
Yes, thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
I consider a turnover. If you recover the ball yourself, that is not a turnover, sister. I know
it wasn't a turnover. It wasn't a turnover.
It's not a turnover.
Thankfully, but we can't negate the fact that happened.
You got the mic on?
Huh? You can hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No, I can't hear y'all.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, I can't hear them. Everett, your mic.
Hey, I can hear you. There's on
you
mute.
Can hear me, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I was just saying we can't negate that since we calling folks out. And you're right, Honey Badger, you did the Olay. I was disappointed in that tackling back there with that Chenault play. That was terrible. I'm just tired of the second half, quote unquote, heroics. I don't understand what the O-line is doing because for the past 3 games, the blocking was terrible in the first half, and the second half is on point. So what are y'all doing in the second half that's creating the space and the time for the quarterbacks and the plays to develop? Do that the whole game instead of whatever y'all doing in the first half of the game.
Temple. That's what's going on. They Daisio in the first half, and one of the things that they're not doing, they're not playing with determination to move. They start doing that when they're behind, like they did with Atlanta, and they caught up on them this time. Okay, you start they just today they were lackadaisical. A lot what we seen today was a lot of lax out there. It was terrible.
Right? Yeah. I'm with it.
No,
yeah.
I want you to go off on Jameis Winston because he was terrible in the first half. Go ahead.
He was terrible. I mean, the thing about it is, we've all seen the same thing. You know what I mean? And ain't no denying that. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired, and
Y'all
my
wonder why
patience.
the Saints were trying to get Deshaun Watson. Now y'all know.
Oh, we knew that already, or at least I knew. You know what I'm saying?
Right
I'm
there.
not a person that denies. You know what I'm saying? We needed somebody better, but at the same time, this is a situation that we've been given. So that's just something that we have to deal with for the rest of the season. And my blood pressure is high, my head hurt.
Want to come on?
I can't deal.
Say it. Speak on it there, Larry. Speak on it.
I'm about to point it out to y'all. Keep saying Jameis. Let me tell y'all something about a scheme. I've been saying this for the last 3 games. When the Saints bunch them wide receivers up, the defense comes into the box. They start blitzing whenever we bunch them receivers up because we don't know where the blitz coming from because you got 8, 9 people in the box now. Even on the play where the ball got tipped and James threw the intercept, look at the 2 previous plays before. We spread people out. Look at the drive where we scored the touchdown. We spread people out. James started eating. When Pete Carmichael went back to that bunch wide receiver formation, the defense closed in, blitz. That's what's killing us. It's not really the offensive line. Because what happened is when they bunch up like that, the defense sending more players than the offensive line can block. That's what's going on. They sending them safeties, they sending them cornerbacks because they know they got a limited time to get to that quarterback before he find an open man. By the time Jameis look up, he got somebody in his face. He can't look downfield. That's the problem.
I got something to add to that, Larry. I see what you're saying, but
look at the tape if you don't believe me.
Go ahead, Cal.
I see what you're saying, Larry. But at the same time, Jameis has to learn to throw his check down. You know what I'm saying? There was one drive in particular.
First half.
No. There's time. There's time. I'm looking at him, and he's choosing to throw downfield rather than throw to what's in front of him. You see what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, in one drive in particular, we had the chance to score because we was in the red zone. He tries to throw it to Landry on the corner route, but he overthrew him. But Kamara was right there, wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Kamara wasn't going to score, and you know, point something else.
No. Well, right, but he wasn't going to score. But the thing about it was 3rd and 3, Larry.
That particular play,
it was 3rd and 3.
Yeah, but listen, that particular play, I'm gonna point out a personnel flaw. On 3rd and 3, why wasn't Juwan Johnson on that field? That's your big red zone threat. Why wasn't Juwan Johnson on the field? That's a coaching problem.
Right, you're right. But at the same time, you have to make adjustments. Even though Juwan Johnson is not on the field, it's 3rd and 3. Pick up the first down and live to fight another day. That's what I play smart football. You know, you know what I'm saying? You got the opportunity to go ahead and pick up the first down. You only have to pick up 3 yards. Throw the ball to Kamara, let him pick up the 3 yards, and then fight for 4 more downs. That's all I'm saying. Is you ain't got to chuck it and get the touchdown on each play. You know what I'm saying? There's opportunities to pick up the first down. There's time to pick up the first down, and you live to play another down or whatever. You know, another series, you know. I don't understand.
Let me ask you a question. At that point in time, what was the scope? Because that dictates a lot of behavior. If we down 13-0, automatically I'm trying to scope.
Well, it goes back to your weapon that y'all was talking about.
But at the same time,
that affects a lot. That affects a lot. That affects a lot.
Let me see.
But I'm saying,
go ahead, EJ. No.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You have the time to do so. Pick up the first down. But you have the time to do so. But you see where that led us. We had to wind up punting or kicking the field goal.
And the field goal
but
got
there was no positive alternative to that. There's no positive result to that.
What I'm trying to say is we can't say Jameis when there's so much other stuff going wrong. We had 1 blocked field goal. We had 1 that was missed. We had 2 tackles missed on the short pass that turned into a touchdown. We had inopportune penalties. It's a whole lot that happened. We can't say Jameis. What Jameis not doing? It's coaching. It's everything. It's a big old picture. But it's so easy to say Jameis, and it's not Jameis.
Well, I that's what I started off with telling you, Larry. I didn't blame James yet.
I know.
I was here as a Saints fan blaming a lot of people. And then Saints fans just want to think it's just the quarterback. I don't know what it is about people who seem to just watch the game one way and don't see the game other ways through the whole part of the game. They don't want to even evaluate the game and see the other pieces that affect the quarterback. The things that affect the quarterback. You guys just see Jameis and not Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback in the NFL history right now statistically.
Lies.
And he looks erratic against the Saints at times. You think y'all don't understand. And why does he look erratic? Because the Saints make him look erratic. Y'all, they come up with schemes, blitz schemes that even Tom Brady can't even figure out. These are things that are going on with the Saints overall. I'm looking at other players on the field that when I seen Christian McCaffrey, there were plays where he was stopped in the backfield and he was shaking and baking. Just like the brother brought up Tyrann Matthews. Matthews had the brother. You got to make this tackle. You don't make the man makes a 80-yard or 70, 60-yard touchdown.
66.
Go ahead.
There you go. There you go.
I'm
going to mute y'all all real quick, y'all.
Right, yeah, he about to mute y'all. Here come his rant. I just
got to go on my rant. All right, I've been sitting there. I've been listening to everybody.
Yo, how y'all mute me, dog? Yo, bruh, this ain't got nothing to do with no honey badger and his fucked up motherfucking missed tackle, but
that's a brother took his Saints jersey.
Come on, man. Look, the blame can go all over the place, bro. But at the same point, let's look at it like this here, dog. I'm gonna keep going back to the offensive line, bro, because if the quarterback throwing from the back of his head, basically on the ground on your ass, and bro, how can he throw the ball? So, let's look at it like this here, bro, and I'm gonna keep on saying it, and it was addressed. I know y'all noticed Andrews Pete wasn't in the game in the third and fourth quarter.
Right.
And I'm number one Andrews Pete hater.
Not no more. He looks good this year. I can only go by what I see now. Take your glasses off, dog. Take your rosy red glasses off and look at it what it is. I can only go about this year. And what I see. And I don't see Andrews giving up on many plays. I see that dude at number 51, and I see that damn other dude.
Yes.
Well, and we just starting on that side. We're just starting on that side. But, that's basically your quarterback's blind side as being a right-handed quarterback. And let's look at the real, bro. When Drew Brees was calling the games, dog, Drew Brees was the one that was making those line adjustments. But now, as you don't have,
have not been doing yet.
No. Look, it was taken away. It was taken away from the quarterback altogether. So now you got Eric McCoy making those line calls. How the hell are you gonna see the line calls if you the center? The quarterback needs to see who's the Mike, who's the Will, who's the Sam.
Before I let my son rant, because we're going to let him rant. But
okay, I'm about to mute and listening.
I'm going to say this one thing. Please, Saints fans, don't, and I love y'all, but do not be justifying the things that Jameis do because he's a black quarterback. Some of you guys are supporting with this love for Jameis. If Andy can do better, if Jameis continue, look, stats don't mean nothing to me. Don't give me that he threw for 300 and something yards. That was garbage yards in the end. If it comes to be another game like this, one more game for Jameis, I can't go 1-3. If Jameis plays badly next week, we got to go with the Red Robin. That's just my opinion. And y'all can get mad. Y'all can unsubscribe. You can go over and do what the hell you want to do. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to be a fan of somebody just because I like them and cause my organization to go down. We need a spark. The Saints need a spark right now. And rather it's with Andy or rather it's with James or then doing some new adjustments. So go ahead, EJ.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Drunk, let me go to your comment. I don't know if you noticed this last week when we lost to the Buccaneers and I came on the chat and I took my jersey off then. Yeah, I took it off again today. Because you know why? That is not Saints football, what I just seen today. I've been saying this the 3 past episodes we done came on here. All right, yeah, we was highly and jolly that first game after the Falcons game. And we came back from behind in Atlanta and beat them. But that offense looked like doo-doo that whole game from the first quarter to the third quarter. That offense did not produce nothing. We went to the Buccaneers game. Offense did not help the defense at all. And once again today, we go into Carolina, who I said we always struggle with. We always struggle with Carolina. Carolina got our number. They got Christian McCaffrey over there. Christian McCaffrey always has a good game over there against us. Christian McCaffrey had over 100 yards again over us. Offensively, it's everybody. It's not Jameis Winston. It's not just doggone Chris Olave. It's not just Michael Thomas. It's not just the O-line. It's not just the coaches. It's everybody. I look, everybody want to talk about, let's put Andy Dalton in there. Let's do it. I'm telling y'all, you put Andy Dalton in there, and I promise it won't change. It might be even worse. It might be even worse. I'm telling y'all. Pete Carmichael is not calling well. I'm sorry. He's not calling plays well. He likes to throw it down the field. He's so in love with Jameis throwing down the field. Jameis got an arm. We all know that. But he forces it. He forces it too many times. Look, Chris Olave posted really good stats today. 8 receptions for over 100 yards. But you got Michael Thomas, your best receiver, on the team with 5 receptions and 56 yards. Why? Why? Jarvis Landry, the guy that you, a big free agency pickup, that you put in this game, that you put on this in this team to go ahead and elevate your offense. Why is he barely getting targeted? Alvin Kamara, you did bad today, man. You probably should have sat out another week, man. You do not look good. You did not look like the same guy we know. That injury is bothering you.
Yes, you see them getting wrapped up.
Jameis Winston, you don't look well. You don't. You look like you're grimacing every time you try to step up in the pocket. You don't even look like you can get it down the field, man. You're just playing right now because you know this is your last chance. This is your last chance to prove to everyone that, hey, I can start in the league right now. I'm telling y'all right now, man.
I'd rather see the Saints run the ball.
I'm telling y'all
without
right
Alvin Kamara right now. I would rather him sit his ass down and get some damn out than run him and then he hurt like this. Alvin needs to sit his ass down.
I'm telling y'all right now.
He needs to sit his ass down.
We are 1-2 right now. Okay? And we have the Vikings. This is not a home game. This is London. We're going to London. I don't know why the hell the NFL does this, because you're taking away a home field advantage game from your team, which we haven't been good at home.
No good at home.
But we're supposed to be good on the road. That didn't happen today. Guys, I'm telling y'all right now. If we don't do well in this Vikings game, if we don't flip it on the offensive side and score some points, and within the first 2 quarters, I'm not talking about the third quarter or the fourth quarter. I'm talking about the first or the second quarter, if we do not score a touchdown in this next game against the Vikings, you can forget about playoffs and Jameis and all of that.
No, we got to go with another quarterback. I'm never going to give up. It's too early. Let's go with Jason. Let's see what Jason got to say. Jason Shelby, go ahead, brother. Unmute your mic.
We good?
Why y'all not addressing this? You talking to me?
That's good. Y'all can hear me?
Okay, well, you know.
If your name is Jason Shelby.
Talking to me?
I got you, bro.
Y'all can hear me? Okay, well, you know.
That's his background.
Come on, Jason. Go ahead.
That's loud. I hear a lot of background.
That's your background.
That's not mine. It's quiet.
Jason, when we mute you,
everybody else
Jason, everybody's muted, and when we mute
All right.
you, it's coming from you. That's what was going on last time, Jason. You got to fix that
There's
up.
there's nothing on here, just me.
You remember last time we had the same issue? It's some kind of audio noise.
All right, we're going to the next person. I don't got time for it.
And I'm trying to give you all the fucking real, you know, but y'all ain't trying to hear it.
I'm hearing all kind of noise coming from your end.
300-something yards. But of course, you missed 2 field goals. You let Kamara fumble the ball inside the 30. You see what I'm saying? Kamara fumbled on the 40. It was a 44-yard return. And you talking.
Who is that not showing their face? Show your face.
That's home.
Show your face.
Go ahead, Hawk.
Hey, well, that's my cousin actually talking in the background, you know, but at the same point, he's making very good points, you know, so, you know, I mean, just to add to that, you know, but, bruh, my offensive line, you know, play calling, it was all mediocre. And, you know, what can you say, bro? You know, and it's like, I told y'all that in the pregame, bro. Like, hey, man, you know, y'all blaming it on Jameis, you know, but you can only call the plays that's being called.
Let me say this to y'all. Log on. Everybody gonna say it's just Tyrann Mathieu on that play. PJ Williams was the first man to get there.
Oh man, look, you know, he shouldn't even been in the game. But I understand injuries.
PJ pissing me off because you know what? We done gave PJ Williams so many chances over the years, and PJ is like he made it to where he actually fixed himself, where he got a 1-year contract extension. Okay, so you fixed yourself. And now you reverting back to what you was, dog. Like PJ, last week you done it with the tight end. You let him score the touchdown. Like now you missing tackles. Like when I tell y'all, like and then like offensively, Pete Carmichael, go some balls. You in the red zone, go for it. Don't take a damn field goal. You see what happened? You want to rely on your kicker so much? You're down 13-0. You say you say that you got them damn weapons on your offense. You got Alvin Kamara. You got Jarvis Landry. You got Michael Thomas. Chris Olave. You got all these damn weapons, but you don't want to go ahead and go for it. You don't got confidence in yourself.
Well, you know, we lost 3 wide receivers in that game.
But that didn't matter.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it does.
Saquon had 100 yards. He had 100 yards.
And we lost.
No, but you acting like Landry and these guys, it didn't matter. A wide receiver, an offensive position did not matter. They were garbage in the beginning. It's how you start the game. In the beginning, They were lackluster in the beginning of the game. They got behind, but because of Jameis and Alvin being slow. Alvin fumbling the ball. Jameis not making great reads. They're in the offensive line looking terrible. That's why.
I said
you're down 13-0.
I said this before the
season. Hey, I'm gonna pass this over to Jason. I'm gonna pass this over to Jason. Because Jason look like he's got a lot of shit to talk about.
We wanted to come on, but his audio just keep going out. All right, let's go. I'm gonna get Jason in here. Go ahead, Jason. Unmute your mic.
All right.
We want to hear Jason. We want to hear Nas, but audio is the big thing.
I'm hearing a lot of background coming from y'all in.
But it's not. Go ahead, brother. We can hear you. We can hear you fine.
All right. I'm just saying I hear a lot of double speak. Anyway, look. Bottom line, this team just ain't playing good football. All of them, from coaches to players, everybody. They're doing everything to lose a game. You're missing field goals. You're making fumbles, turning the ball over. They're not going to beat nobody playing like this. We just gave 2 games away. Just gave it away. So, I don't know. This is like it's going to be another lost season, bro. Yes, sir. We're definitely not beating the Vikings doing this next week.
The Vikings look like the Saints.
But they won today. They won today.
The Vikings look better offensively than the Saints.
Yeah, they won today.
They look better offensively than the Saints.
But they played the Lions though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The Lions are the highest scoring team in the league right now.
But what about their defense though?
Don't say that. Don't say that because.
What about their defense though?
The Lions are a different football team.
Now y'all really
the Lions are a different football team.
Minnesota?
Every time you play the Lions this year, you gonna be in the last seconds with the boys. That is a different football team. So don't count the Lions like that's just an easy dub. They struggle with the doggone Lions in that football game.
Can I remind y'all, we just lost to the 0-2 Carolina Panthers?
Right, come on now.
Hey, you just said one thing.
Come on now.
Wait. You just said one thing. 0-2. I remember the Saints.
The Lions was 1-1.
No, calm down. Let me bring Let me bring some caution to this matter. Okay, what was the Saints last year at this time?
5-2.
No,
well, not this time.
5-2. How are you gonna be 5-2? I'm talking about starting the season 2-0, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. What happened in the end?
No, we was 1-1.
No, I said what happened in the end? Did we go to the playoffs?
Nope.
So what I'm saying, sometimes we start off slow and we finish strong. So don't give up, Saints fan. After this, we're venting and we're upset.
No, what Jason and I are saying is that if you come over there in London trying to play the Vikings like you just played the Carolina Panthers, you will be 1-3. Straight up.
That's a fact.
Straight up.
That's a fact. Everybody knows that. I mean, but they're gonna have to change some things. Rather it's the quarterback position, or rather it's the offensive line. They're gonna have to change some things. And I don't know. Sometimes if you have to change with Andy Dalton just to get a spark or whatever. I'm trying to tell you, y'all keep talking about this, Larry. I'm not gonna go 1-5 until you decide to go with Andy Dalton. I'm not gonna do that, brother. And you can sit here and talk about the excuses.
Larry, what is it then?
Other stuff. He can put up the stats, look good with stats. Andy Dalton been to the playoffs, and he won. Don't act like Andy Dalton is a scrub. He ain't no scrub.
Let me ask this. Y'all switch to Andy Dalton, and he loses 2 games.
We don't know that.
What you going to do?
We don't know.
What you going to do? If
what did we revert back to James?
What are you going to do?
You got to see.
I mean, you're going to lose anyway. Regardless. Why not try something different?
That's what you said.
You got to see. You got to see what you got. You can't just keep losing.
I keep pointing out what the problem is.
Jason, one of your remarks, Jason, you had rating the comment. You said, maybe let's go on with Andy. Jason, that was one of your comments. And one of the reasons is, when are you going to when are you going to see if the other quarterback is actually the way to go? Are you going to wait to the end? Because some of you guys are backing Jameis. Like Jameis is just the messiah of this damn. What's wrong with you?
I'm not backing him like that. What I'm pointing
come on.
I'm pointing out facts. I'm pointing out flaws that I'm seeing from the coaching staff.
Give you the best chance to win.
How you know that? You say he's giving us a win.
You got to put Jameis in the best position, and the way they call in the plays and formations and not making adjustments, it's not helping him. It's not helping him, bro.
Jameis is not no rookie.
It's making him play the way we don't want him to play.
Hey, bro. I'm with Larry. I'm with Larry with that there, dog.
I said, man, I would hate to go to Dalton. But let me tell you
something. Hold up. Look. I'm with Larry when Larry is basically saying that, it's coaching, because how on 3rd and 12 you call a wide receiver screen?
Bingo. That's why I keep saying it's the play calling and it's the not making up the adjustment.
I can't get no more excuses for sneaky.
Wait. I can't. Y'all talking about Pete Carmichael, but I saw Carolina do a wide receiver screen, and it worked just fine.
It was different.
When they did a wide receiver,
that was on 3rd and long.
Yeah, they did a wide receiver screen, and they broke a damn touchdown.
Same call.
And why you bullshitting? I ain't seen a screen that worked the whole season.
Man. Andy Dalton.
Go back. Look at the tape. Look at the tape. You're going to see what I'm talking about.
Hold up. Let me mute.
But they had offense. They created offense with a sad-ass quarterback. Go ahead, Arkansas.
I wanted to comment on the play calling. Yes, play calling is a deal, but at the same time, you play quarterback. You have primary target, but it's up to you when you behind that line and you got the ball in your hand to make a decision. You got 4 possible people that can catch the ball when you out there, so you don't have to go the first read. There's other people you can put the ball to. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because I have played quarterback, so I'm not just up here talking. You know what I'm saying? I know you got to look for other options to throw the ball. Don't just, so you can't just say, oh, Pete Carmichael, the ball downfield, long ball field. Yeah, but it's up to Jameis to say, downfield is not available for me. I need to check my check down. Let me get this slant. Let me get this up. Let me get this in. Let me get this drag. You know what I'm saying? There's other options out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you at that line to make the decision. Read the defense. All right, that play ain't gonna work for me. Let me change the play. And Jameis has been, if you have watched him at the line, he's been talking to the linemen. He's been talking to the receivers and adjusting the running backs in the backfield. He's adjusted the protection because he's talking to the linemen. He's talking to them. If you just watch him, he's talking to them. So he's out there doing what he thinks he's supposed to do, but at the same time, the execution is just not working out. And then Cesar Ruiz needs to go, point blank in the period. Cesar Ruiz, number 51, he gotta go. He's out of here. Out of here. I've been saying that 2 seasons ago. Out of here.
Y'all won football games, sis. Y'all won football games last year. Got to 9 wins with mediocre quarterback play. Jameis was knocked out. Jameis was out, and we won games with mediocre quarterback play. With goddamn guys like Taysom Hill and goddamn Simeon. So don't tell me that it's not that Andy Dalton is not better than Taysom Hill and not better than Simeon. At some point, I'm not talking about now. I'm saying if we continue losing, you got to think about moving on at the quarterback position. You cannot go 1-5 and expect us as Saints fans to not think that we should not give another quarterback another shot to see if they can bring confidence to this football team. I'm not saying this next game, but if we lose the way we're doing, not starting them slow, sometimes another guy coming in, showing with a different, I don't know, bro. Sometimes another guy can move a little different than the next guy. And I'm going to tell you this. Y'all talking about Andy Dalton, But Andy Dalton played with the Bengals when the Bengals were sucking. And they didn't never had quality players, wide receivers, like a whole wide receivers that he got now. But he had one guy, okay, that I knew in Cincinnati. So don't act like if Andy come here and play with this group that he can't. Y'all seen him in preseason. He looked very well to me. So don't act like if something happened to James, we don't want to say
Preseason.
Well,
Listen to what you said.
That's all I can go by. That's all I can go by. That's all I can go by. And I'm not saying this. I'm not saying next week. I'm saying if Jameis plays horribly next week, do Saints fans have to sit there and keep making excuses about his ribs? Do we got to see y'all? I don't get it. If it was Drew Brees,
y'all would have had that man out of town by now.
If it was Drew Brees and his shoulder, y'all would have his noodle arm. One thing about Mr. Noodle found a way to win.
Hello.
Okay? So don't even stop the comparison because he's a winning quarterback. I want Jameis, who never won a playoff game and ever with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want him to grow up and take responsibilities, and I want y'all as Saints fans to stop sucking.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just to jump to your backup quarterback, let's look at the man's resume. The man has been to the playoffs 5 times.
Who?
Granted, he didn't win playoff games.
Oh, you talking about Andy?
I mean, that's the backup.
Right.
Okay. But I'm going to throw this little nugget at you right now also. Let's remember when we won the playoff, when we won, not the playoff game, but when we won the division back in 91, Bobby Abel was hurt, and Bobby Abel sat down like 5-6 games.
Taysom Hill was injured. I just wanted to let them two know. Brian's and Tamara, Taysom Hill did not play today. I just wanted to let y'all know that. Go ahead.
So at the same point, bro, we had capable backups that could win games for us while people healed and be 100%, at least 80%.
Dalton was a starting quarterback in the NFL. Dalton was not a backup, a real backup.
Well, at the same point, he's a backup right now.
Listen, Dalton made the Pro Bowl. Dalton had winning seasons in Beagle Land. All I'm saying, if Jameis continues to have poor play, do we as Saints fans keep making excuses on Jameis?
No. It ain't no excuses for Jameis Winston, though, because
anytime y'all say something about Jameis, all y'all ass start getting uproar. Oh, God dare you. Stop it.
No. So check it out, bro. Because at the same point, if you're not healthy, I'm in agreement that you start the second string guy. I love Jameis, and I'm not going to sit here and say that Jameis was the reason that we lost the game.
Jameis know that who's behind him. He don't want to sit down. He knows that guy is behind him. If Dalton wind up playing good and win y'all Saints fans over, he ain't getting back on the field. Y'all are in so much delusion. The Saints didn't sign some guy with inexperience. They signed a capable quarterback. Y'all don't even see it, man. Go ahead, EJ.
Well, no, hold up, bro. Just to add to what you just said. Okay, well, that's the same shit that happened between Aaron Brooks and Jeff Blake. Now, we're not talking about a guy, where he's hurt. And why wouldn't it be?
Wait. Jeff Blake was winning.
Jeff Blake got hurt. Okay, hold up. But Jeff Blake got hurt.
They were winning with Jeff Blake.
No, you're not understanding on what I'm saying about it. Okay, Jeff Blake was winning, and we was on our way to the division win and our first playoff win forever. You know, I love Aaron Brooks for that. But we talking about the next year. You know, as you were saying that, okay, if Andy Dalton get in the game, Jameis Winston wouldn't get his job back. Okay, well, it's the same thing that they were saying about Jeff Blake not even getting a chance to get his job back. It was basically that, okay, man, well, look, you sit on the bench. You know, we gonna roll with Aaron Brooks. So that's all I'm saying is that, you know, with Aaron Brooks, I'm sorry, not Aaron Brooks, with Andy Dalton, if he comes in there and performs just as well as Aaron Brooks did perform when he came in backup duty, you know, now the media and us as Saints fans will be like, okay, man, well, Andy Dalton is our quarterback. Goddamn, Jameis Winston, even though we paying this man $28-30 million, you know, and this is the problem that Carolina has with Sam Darnold right now.
That contract, we do know they can cut Jameis Winston in 2 seconds. Okay, he gonna get his upfront money and they can let him go. And I'm letting you know that's how the game is. That's why they never invested in this dude in the long run. This is a 2-year contract. I want y'all to be aware of this. The Saints were going out to get Deshaun Watson. They never wanted Jameis, y'all. This is a fallback guy. They're giving him another shot at redemption.
Well, you think he don't know that?
All right, then, so you know he ain't sitting on his ass. He gonna have broken fractures in his back, and he gonna try his best to play even when he's hurt, because he knows if the veteran, the Red Robin, come his ass out there and play good, that all y'all gonna change the narrative and all y'all gonna be harder for the Red Robin. Because let me tell you something. The Red Robin has, in the Saints offense, has a lot of intangibles. Okay? So I'm just saying, he has a connection with Jarvis Landry and Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas was actually was practicing with the brother. All I'm telling you is this. I want James to do well. I rooted the whole game.
Facts, Dane.
I rooted the whole time. Why would I want him to lose? What Saints fans want him to fail? Y'all crazy. We want to win. I don't think that we want to lose. Jason is one of the most loyal Saints fans I know. And for Jason to be mad, and for Jason has been patient with Jameis Winston. For Jason to go in the comments and say, man, we might need to be inquiring about replacing Jameis a little bit and go with Andy Dalton. That is a real fan because he loved the team more than he loved the player. You guys are too far up on your ass. I don't know if it's race. I don't know what it is. But you want to win. You want to win. You don't give a damn who it is. Go ahead.
Look, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to kick it to Nas. Y'all are so quick to get Andy, the red rifle in there. He going to bite y'all in the ass, and we ain't going nowhere. I'm telling y'all. Watch, he's going to get up in there. He's going to throw a few passes and make y'all hand clap. And y'all going to be the main ones talking about, damn, we should have never took Jameis Winston out of them. I'm telling y'all.
I disagree with you.
I'm so glad.
I disagree with you.
I'm so glad half of y'all ain't no doggone coaches. Y'all ain't sitting there putting player personnel out there.
I've seen this happen multiple times.
Because y'all really talking about Andy Dalton.
I've seen this happen multiple times in my years. I have
Yes.
seen
y'all talking about Andy Dalton.
EJ, you living
Like he on a high end in this league.
EJ, that's not the point. We have seen NFL teams allow the backup quarterback to give the spark. And when the spark went over, they went back to the veteran. That's just to wake the veteran up to make him realize, hey, you know what I'm saying? You can be taken out.
If that was the case,
I have seen this happen. The great Joe Montana had Steve Young over his back.
What?
See, you too young to know this.
Why the red rifle didn't work in Dallas? Why the red rifle didn't work in Dallas? He had all the weapons in Dallas. He had Amari Cooper. He had CeeDee Lamb. He had Ezekiel Elliott. He had Tony Pollard. Why didn't the red rifle work then? Why didn't he work then?
The Cowboys suck either with the Cowboys.
Why didn't the red rifle win?
Either with your boy at quarterback.
Y'all want the red rifle to get in there so bad.
That's not a quarterback issue, man. That's a Dallas issue. That don't have nothing to do with them quarterbacks. The Dallas Cowboys suck. They in moments when it comes to December, they do what Stephen A. say they do. Okay, it's not a quarterback.
I want to answer Dank.
Huh?
I want to answer Dank's question.
The Cowboys.
I want to answer Dank's question.
Go ahead.
First of all, Dank, if you look at that replay, if Jameis lead him with that ball, that's an intercept. He threw the ball low to where only Jarvis could get it. The only thing happened, Jarvis' foot got caught up in the turf. And the defender hit him and dropped his weight on him. That's how he got hurt.
What is that? But anyway,
ain't my house.
Silence of the wolves. Or what I heard something hollering. But listen, the point what I'm making to you, y'all, I'm not calling for James to be replaced now. I said if he continue starting slow, and we have 2 more games like this, or even next week, we need a spark from anybody. It don't matter if it's Taysom Hill. It doesn't matter if it's Doe. No, everything's so.
And the special teams
quarterback get the glory. That's what you don't understand, son.
The receivers had a bad day.
They don't play
calling was
in the
bad.
NFL.
The running back was bad. Y'all going straight for quarterback because
in the NFL, quarterback gets the glory, and they get the
blame.
They get the blame. That's just what it is. So I'm telling you that time when Tua Tagovailoa, they were giving Tua hell. They were trying to replace. They were talking about replacing old Tua.
I'm praying to God.
But the president,
I'm praying to go out there because I really want y'all to really look at yourselves after he go ahead and throw that first pick. I really want to see what y'all gonna do. What y'all gonna say?
But EJ, the thing is, if they leave Jameis in there, what's the difference? If they leave Jameis in there and he continues to play bad, what's the difference?
First of all, EJ, the Red Rifle never threw 30 interceptions in one fucking year. The Red Rifle never threw 30 interceptions.
Cut it out, Dank. I don't want to hear that, Dank. That man was intercepted. That's a whole nother narrative.
Disrespect the Red Rifle like that. The Red Robin ain't never done what Jameis done. So they moved on and go with Joe Burrow because they had a bad organization. They started losing, and that's what happened.
You sound crazy. You would rather throw a pick to get your receiver hurt. Like, come on.
Full of shit. Dank's full of shit right now.
Like, you sound crazy. Like, you know damn well.
I'm not saying.
I like that, Brian.
I'm not saying replace.
That was a freak accident.
I'm not saying replace Jameis Winston now. I'm saying, and I've repeated this, if Saints fans, are you going to keep going every week saying that we should stick with the quarterback if we lose it?
Nope.
Because we spoiled because of Drew Brees.
I'm asking.
It don't have nothing to do with Drew Brees. We want to win. We want to score points. Score more than the average of 10 points a game.
I mean, hey, we've been, look, I'm going to pull my screen up to see this right quick, okay? But, bruh, we've been spoiled for 15, 16 years with Drew Brees, and, I can quote Eric Everett, on the many years of shitty Saints quarterbacks, and we don't want to go back to that. So I'm going to pause and finish smoking my joke off camera.
When we can't hold quarterbacks accountable.
Tiara,
Say, bro, why y'all still talking that 30 interception in one season shit, man? Go ahead on with that. That man ain't throwing picks losing us the game.
You sit there laughing because he threw 30 interceptions in one season.
He only played when he up to 5 now.
That man was
Hold on. What is wrong with y'all?
Hold on. See, it's
what is wrong with y'all boys?
Hold on. It's obvious. Hold on. You done got the holler. Calm down. Calm down.
What is wrong with y'all?
When Peyton Manning threw 28 interceptions, it was his rookie.
I had nothing to say.
It was his rookie.
Praise the white man.
Wait.
Praise the white man.
Let's not make it about black and white.
Come on now. Hey, man, the greatest of all time.
Boy, that struck the fucking nerve right there, boy.
He threw 28 interceptions in his rookie year. Come on now. Now, if you wanted to say somebody, you should say Brett Favre. Because Brett Favre did throw 28 interceptions and he was a veteran.
He got a Super Bowl ring.
So I can agree on
that. He
got
a ring.
But nobody reached 30, okay? Nobody reached 30.
He got a ring.
The part when
and what does Jameis have?
The part when I'm making half of them interceptions was not Jameis' fault. It was the no risk.
So what you trying to say then?
But what I'm trying to tell you this is what I'm trying to tell you is this. Are Saints fans willing to go week after week after week because Jameis is a fan favorite and because they want Jameis to do good and he's throwing 300-something yards like he did today, but he has 2 interceptions, even if it is tipped, even if it is this way, and he's constantly losing. Are y'all willing to stick with Jameis or try somebody else? That's all I'm saying. Could y'all answer that question? That's all I ask you.
Okay. Well, look. Look. Whoever's talking, look.
I'm going to Nas because he has not said nothing the whole time.
Go ahead. Do your thing, Nas.
Man, I tell y'all right now, man, I swear to God, I'm so mad with that offense. I have never in Saints history watched a whole offense overall look so pitifully toilet water lethargic in my life. I mean, never. I mean, we've had bad years of bad offense when we had games where it mattered most, but I've never seen a game where we looked so pitifully lethargic, even with it being early in the season. Have I never seen poor execution, poor effort to fight back, and that's not playing like the way our offense should be. Looking like they should be playing the same level as the defense. Look at the defense. The defense is very high level. Offense is just sitting there looking like toilet water. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Like Alvin Kamara fumble. Jameis Winston, Juice, Chris Olave, and I mean, just everybody. Play calling too. Everybody looked horrible. Everybody. Man, just what is wrong with you? Offense, stupid.
I ain't gonna talk about Chris Olave.
He had a career day.
I mean, he almost had 200 yards.
He had a heck of a day.
That's almost 200 yards.
I'm looking
200
like
yards from your rookie. I ain't even going to even talk about the brother Chris Olave. And let's all give a hand to Traquan Smith. Because I'm gonna tell you this. Traquan Smith is getting a hand from me, buddy. Because Traquan Smith, when Jarvis got injured, Traquan Smith could have very much well feel like he's not a part of this thing. Traquan Smith had 100 yards today, y'all. And we all mocked Traquan, his injuries, whatever. Traquan hit his head on the ground and he was walking out. But Traquan made some great catches today. And we're gonna talk about some great things. Like I said, Jameis played well in the second half, like he did against Atlanta. He was playing the catch back. When you playing catch back, when you the team is lackluster, they playing prevent, you're gonna get a lot of yards. Okay. When you're playing from behind, you're going to get a lot.
Ron, that's what it is. Winning cures all, because we wouldn't be having this conversation right now if we was 3-0. Everybody would be like, eat a W right now.
Yeah, we would. But fans want to win.
We always
fans want to win.
We all knew this was coming. Y'all was just waiting for the day for Jameis to just mess up. So y'all could just push him out the door. Y'all was waiting on it. Y'all was sitting there. Sometimes when I sit there, I'm like, man, I wish
No.
Why am I a Saints fan?
Hold on. Let me address.
Because you Saints fans.
Let me address.
You Saints fans are hard to deal with.
Let me address.
You Saints fans are hard to deal with.
Let me address Dank on
these other fan bases get together and they agree. Y'all all over the place. Y'all don't know what y'all want.
Hold on. Listen. Dank, let me tell you something, bro. I'm not gonna blame Jameis Winston on Jarvis getting hurt, because if you're gonna blame Jameis, you need to blame Drew Brees on getting injured. When the time when Reggie Bush, when he threw the ball out in the flat, and he got Reggie Bush killed by the defensive back over there in Philadelphia. Drew Brees have hurt many of his players also. All quarterbacks have put their wide receivers in bad positions. So don't just blame Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston did not try to get Jarvis Landry hurt. Okay? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. Okay? That I ain't going to do. I'm not going to sit here and say Jameis trying to get Jarvis hurt.
Say, bro. Don't do that.
It's a damn shame. You know what? Hey, we got fans just like that laughing at us right now. We on this chat because we can't even agree and not go and come together on one thing as a fan base and listen to each other. We sitting here arguing about if Jameis should start or not. When doggone, you know damn well that's your quarterback one right now. Like that's what I'm talking about right though. Like I'm telling y'all, as Saints fans, y'all better get it together because if it do come down to the red rifle and he start messing up, I look. But let me ask you just look at y'all. Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna look at y'all for real because it's more than quarterback. It's not a quarterback thing.
Why you sitting there screaming and hollering?
It's an offense thing.
Why you sitting there screaming and hollering? What if the Ray Rifle do good? What if he take the team somewhere that Jameis had? So what you gonna say? It's a what if thing. So what you gonna say if Jameis turned the shit around?
Put him in there.
I mean the Red Rifle turned the shit around.
Put him in there. I want him.
You don't know this.
Put him in there. I want him in there.
Look, all right.
I want the Red Rifle.
It won't be no worse than what things going on. It won't be no worse.
Right in there.
It won't be no worse than what things going on.
Right in there.
That's what I want. You'll never know.
I want to see him.
You'll never know.
I want to see him. I want to see the Red Rifle go ahead and throw doggone 300 yards, 4 touchdowns for these Saints. That's what I want to see. I want to see it. I want to see what y'all talking about Andy Dalton. I really want to see it.
Got better, Dank in the second
half.
That's
too much. Doing too much.
Dank, that is not true. His accuracy got better in the second half, like it did against Atlanta. He was playing. I don't know if because the Carolina Panthers had started playing a little bit more prevent. I don't know why in the first half the Saints didn't do some of the things that they did in the fourth quarter. They did it that high tempo against they get behind and they want to start trying to play with a sense of urgency only in the fourth quarter. That's the criticism I have on the Saints. You play with a sense of urgency from the start to the finish.
Want to know why? I've noticed it. Want to know what our team is doing? They doing a balanced football. All of a sudden want to play straight into the fourth quarter, want to play full hype, playing it safe, conservative football. Like, can't do that against like a high team. You know what I'm saying? 5 high team in the league. A top 5, supposed to be top 5 offense still with a top 5 defense. And you up here playing like a top 15, top 20 offense, looking lethargic. And I'm like, no. That is unacceptable football. We should be looking like how the Chiefs looking, the Ravens looking. We should be looking like every single top 10 team in the league should be looking. Full go, instant go, in the whole full 60 minutes of every single game, man. No, on both sides, you should be looking like that. Defensively, you running the defense out. You running DeMario Davis out. You running Cam Jordan out. You running Marcus Davenport out. You running out Yamada. You running out the whole defensive front just to get them, just to allow them on getting turnovers, just to get us scores. So the offense can be like, oh, no, the defense got it. No, us playing selfish, gutless football. Both sides, no, the offense, you got to do better. You got to do better and make yourself look as good as the defense was today, again, this week. And it's on everybody. Players, play calling, overall, the whole 9 yards. Offense look horrible, toilet water, and I mean what it is. Straight toilet water on everybody. I want to see that whole offense be better than last week.
I know one thing, Nas. Saints fans gotta stop getting mad at other Saints fans for venting and being upset about this football team. But y'all got to stop this because everything starts with the quarterback. Everything. I don't give a damn what y'all talk about. If the quarterback gets the
Quarterback gets the glory, quarterback gets the blame.
They get the blame.
Go ahead,
The bottom line is for y'all to sit here and talk about us Saints fans who sitting there saying that we just want we want Jameis to do good. Nobody us against Jameis, but Jameis is not playing well, brother. And that's just the bottom line. And Larry, you got to learn to take that mic off. We can't hear a word you say. You just blabbing. We still can't hear you because you didn't take your mic. You didn't take your mic off. Larry, take your mic off. He got to take it off himself.
Yeah, my daughter called me. I was on the phone.
Go ahead.
Oh, now see, he talking about the defense, but Marcus Davenport was matched up against a rookie today. Early in the game, he wasn't showing up. Then all of a sudden, he's showing up. Now, the defense was laying hands on Baker Mayfield, but he wasn't taking him down. So it's a whole lot. Like I said, it's more than one part to the puzzle that's going on. You know what I'm saying? We can't just point the finger at one person and say this got to change or that's got to change. It's a lot got to change. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, to add to that, Cam Jordan ain't did shit again. It was one play I saw. He tapped the dude in the chest and stood there.
Say it again, Hawk.
So when
next year,
as you say, Everett, we gotta, look. This is more or less to be critical of the Saints and their players, and I ain't gonna sit here and say, okay, man, well, look, I gotta make sure I don't hurt this guy's fucking feelings. Fuck that. Them niggas making millions. So, if y'all gotta sell out every play to make a play, for you to be like, okay, man, well, I'm gonna patty cake this guy and just stand there, okay, I'll wait for the next play, let the next man make the motherfucking hit. But I'm just like, bro, come on, man. Look, it's time to send Cam Jordan out to pasture. Because at the same point, bro, you got a lot of hungry people who's still trying to make their name in the NFL.
Look, it all started with Alvin Kamara.
Hey, bro, look, we can go on that. We can go on that because hold up. Because if you was not ready, you shouldn't have even played.
Effect, my brother. When you down 10-0, then that means your quarterback got to get back in the game.
Hey, you fumbled the ball. That's what made it 10-0.
Huh?
I said he fumbled the ball. That's what made it 10-0.
No, who
made it 7-0.
Who you talking about? Who fumbled the ball?
Kamara.
Alvin Kamara.
I'm saying that.
You said doggone he fumbled after.
No, I said that Alvin Kamara fumbling the ball and we being down 10-0 is the real reason that's putting Winston in a big hole. We were marching down the field. Listen, this is the same thing happened 2 weeks ago. A week ago. And it
okay. I agree with that. But let's look at the fact that Will Lutz, our weapon, basically missed 2 field goals today.
Well, he didn't miss. Not blocked. Block is not a miss. But
block is still missed.
Yeah,
he can't help being blocked.
I'm not gonna put his block on him.
No.
I'm gonna put that mystery on him because we could have used that 3 parts. Okay, that's what I'm gonna put on him. And the thing is, if we could have converted on 3 of them field goals, 2 of them field goals, we win the game.
Yeah, we right there. And I'm in agreement with that. But at the same point, it was 6 points that was left on the board.
I'll mute yourself if you want to talk. Everybody gets mute when somebody's talking.
Well, I'm gonna mute myself.
I want to hear y'all background. The reason why we are muting everybody is because the background. Y'all don't understand how this sounds to other people when they catch the replay. if y'all all talking over each other, we're going to get nothing but nasty feedback. People don't want to, they're not going to be able to hear y'all. And that's the reason why we're muting. We mute you, and then when it's time for you to talk, we let you talk. Now go ahead, Jason. Jason Shelby, go ahead.
Bottom line, this team not playing complementary football. Offense, defense, special teams not playing together. They're not making plays when they're supposed to be made. Jameis missed 2 touchdowns today. Alvin Kamara was open, overthrew him. Jarvis Landry had a touchdown. He threw it to the outside. He went to the inside. Now on the same page. You in the NFL, you got to make plays when they're available, or you're going to lose. That's 14 points right there. It's simple things they're not doing is making them lose. Until they get that straight, you're not going to beat nobody. So you can't just say play calling because we call the screen. They snuffed it out. They call it wide receiver screen as a touchdown. The same play.
Pete Carmichael. It's not no Pete Carmichael.
It's the same play.
I don't give a damn if it's Sean Payton. If you're not executing, you're not getting the plays. One thing about Sean Payton would have gotten his ass. And he probably would have benched him. See, that's the thing what good coaches do. They don't stand there and do what fans do. Oh, it's Jameis, and we're worried about the Red Robin. Fuck, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all is so emotional for these guys? We don't know what the other guy would have done. I'm trying to win. Y'all still here emotional. Y'all fans of this guy, man. And nobody can't say nothing about Jameis. Because if we say something about him, then y'all come after us. It ain't Jameis. It ain't Jameis. Well, when is it going to be Jameis? I thought he was the leader of this football team.
Lie, Dad. You being real kind of like controversial because you one moment you say, hey, it ain't Jameis' fault. It's the whole offense.
Today it is.
Then you go right back to, hey, it's Jameis' fault. So which one do you want? Which one is it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Let me show you something.
Which one? Which is it? Is it Jameis or is it the offense?
Okay, read that.
Which is it?
We are 1-2 in a divisional game.
You want to know what the real is?
Question. I'm asking you a question. Is it Jameis?
Okay, well, it was play calling.
Both.
It can't
be again.
Both. I say, is it the offense?
It gotta be both.
Or is it Jameis?
It gotta be both because Alvin Kamara gave up 6 points. It is both. I'm not just blaming Jameis. I'm saying I have stated multiple times that we turning the ball over the last 2 weeks. Haven't I said that, Jason?
Facts, Stank.
These up there, y'all can't overlook what's been going on the last 2 weeks, the last 3 weeks now. And even when we won, we were struggling to win that game. We barely beat Atlanta. And y'all Saints fans are sitting here telling me about Jameis. And I'm supposed to be feeling all positive. What is wrong with y'all? Don't tell me that some of the blame don't go to the quarterback.
I'm hoping to God.
It's both.
I hope the Red Rifle start next weekend.
Well, I hope so too.
I'm hoping.
So the reason why, just to show you, but if he does well, what you gonna say?
What you gonna say when he do bad?
Well, then I'm gonna go right back to crab leg.
No, you can't do that.
Yes, you can always go back.
You can't do that. The boy got 4 fractures in his back. If he sits down, he ain't coming back. I just want y'all to know that. He's not coming back. He got 4 fractures in his back. He's trying to play through. So if he go ahead and Andy Dalton comes in, ain't no turning back. Don't go ahead and say put Jameis back in.
Yeah,
Let's see the W again. I'm telling y'all right now. Let me say this too about Jameis. Let me say this too. Jameis is not our future. But who the hell do you got right now in free agency or behind Jameis?
Andy Dalton.
Okay. Right.
Andy
So
Dalton.
put Red Rifle in. Put him in there And after Red Rifle failed, who you got next?
We got the draft. We got the draft. Unmute your mic, Keandre.
What draft pick? Well, what draft pick?
I said that's what it's looking like, regardless in the situation we in.
We're not gonna get no number one. Sean Payton is coaching next year. We're gonna get a number one pick for Sean Payton. What is wrong with you, son?
That's if Sean Payton come back next year.
He already said he's coming back.
He said, He said
that man
may take 2 seasons.
Did you listen to the interview? That man coming back.
Did you listen to the interview?
Let me tell you something.
Did you listen to the interview? Come on now.
I would take Jimmy G.
Don't play me crazy.
I would take Jimmy G. I would take Jimmy G.
You banking on a trade that might happen. All Jimmy G.
All Jimmy G do is go to the playoffs. Should have made that damn pick when we had a chance. You know? I don't know, y'all. I don't know what you know.
This girl said Kaepernick.
No. Tamara.
Say, bro. Yo.
That's worse
than bro. Look at it like this here, dog. We gonna get at least 3 compensatory picks for the 3 players that we lost.
That's worse than James Winston.
Hey, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all need y'all a new football team.
Hey,
I can't
y'all ain't hear me.
I can't.
We heard
and it's sad that the fuck we even talking about draft picks and all that after week 3.
Thank you.
Bruh. But if you wanna run the draft picks right now, we gonna get at least 3 third-round picks back for Armstead, Mario Williams, and CD Duke.
You're not about to do this. Because we were just talking about Lamar. We were just watching this football game. We shouldn't get Lamar Jackson because he's just not a good passer down the field. You want him older, turn out like Cam with no damn arm? That's what you want, Dave. That's what you want, Dave.
Think you a goddamn shit starter.
Hey, that's what you want.
What you call him, huh?
I'm asking.
A shit starter.
Y'all done lost your damn mind. You done lost your damn mind coming on my damn podcast talking crazy. Every last one of y'all on here.
Okay, EJ, let me ask you this because you keep saying
this is 3 football games. And y'all
you keep saying
football out of the damn time. 3 football.
You keep saying this. You keep saying the same thing, EJ. Now, if Red Rifle, or whoever he is, Dragon Ball Z did not come into the game, what is the alternative? If you let Jameis stay in the game, what we finna do?
I'm just saying.
I just told y'all. I hope Red Rifle starts for y'all.
No,
and,
but I'm saying if they keep
when Red Rifle don't do what y'all want him to do, what's gonna be the next answer for y'all? What's gonna be the next answer for y'all?
We can't even make an assessment on him because we don't know.
Right, but the thing is, if they keep Jameis in, when we had the same result, if he played bad, right?
We didn't play 3 games, and y'all talking about bench him for the 4th game of the season.
We said
that's what I'm talking about.
No.
There not be no quick of a change like that.
We're not saying that.
No. We said the Saints are 1 and 2 right now. We said if the Saints are 1 and 3 or 1 and 4. And Jameis is playing bad, and just say he has 3 or 4 interceptions and he's just not looking good, do we move on to the next guy? Because I could get Andy to throw them 4 or 3 interceptions. Because I mean, at least see if he can throw them 4 or 3 interceptions. So you got to at least see what you got, EJ. That's all.
I got an observation.
I mean, Larry, are you going to see Jameis throughout it all? That's what I'm asking you, brother. Because you know,
see, check it out. This is an observation I made.
Love because he's a black quarterback. Is that what?
That's not why. That's not why. Because see, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Got this affection for Jameis more. I have never seen y'all fight for Drew Brees. Y'all fighting for Jameis.
I mean,
I'm trying to figure it out.
I got an observation. Now, how many times the Saints started out 1 and 3, and 1 and 4, and 2 and 5 under Drew Brees, and then we turned it around. But during that time when we was losing, nobody said, Oh yes, it has happened. You know me.
Yes, it has.
I
Yes,
go
it
put
has.
a step.
But you didn't
I
play.
go put a step. Nobody said sit
poorly,
Drew
bro.
Brees down and
I
put him the
understand.
back up or none of
But
that.
who
You
else
better
we
work it out.
had?
Say it again,
But
Larry.
Drew didn't play
Say it
poorly.
again.
Hold up.
That's what I'm saying. That was a
We
different
started out
quarterback.
2-5
You
with
can't
Drew.
compare Drew
We
Brees
done
to him.
Jason, this is what they do, Jason.
See that's the problem. That's the problem right there.
Jason, this is what they
But
do.
nobody said Drew Brees.
This is what
But
they do,
I
Jason.
just made an observation.
Jason, what I'm telling
I
Jason,
just made an
this is what he
observation.
said. Jason, this is what they do. They start to compare this dude who never made the playoffs, never been on the greatest quarterback in Saints history. You're gonna sit there and talk about Drew Brees.
So
hold up.
Drew
Brees never
Drew
played.
Brees get a pass.
Drew
Drew Brees get a pass.
Never
Drew
played
Brees
as
can't
poorly
get a pass.
as this.
Drew Brees
He's never played as poorly as
Drew
this.
Brees
It was normally the Saints started out because of the defensive woes back in the
Thank
day.
you. That's what I was just about to
It
say.
wasn't because
It's
of Drew Brees.
defense.
It was because of the defense, dude.
The
So I
defense.
don't know where y'all going at. It was never the quarterback problem under Drew Brees.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna tell you where I'm going at.
He
We
might
don't
have
have a
one bad
quarterback
game,
problem.
but he
The
didn't have
problem is
multiple
not the
bad games.
quarterback, and that's what I'm trying to point. That's the point I'm trying to beat home to y'all. The problem is not the quarterback. We can't just sit up here when the offensive coordinator is not making the adjustments to pick up the blitz. He keep going into formations that's getting our head knocked off. When he bunched them receivers up, don't take my word for it. Go back and look at the game.
But that's
Look at the replay.
that's the
Look
same
at it.
that's
Study the
That's
game.
the same Pete Carmichael when Sean Payton was gone for a whole year and was running with Drew Brees, and Drew Brees didn't see the
We
fight.
ain't talking about
Drew
Brees.
Brees didn't see- Drew
We
Brees
ain't talking about
guess
that.
what?
We
Guess
talking
what?
about right now.
They knew better. They knew better than to blitz Drew Brees because Brees was gonna make them pay. And Drew Brees had
That's
way
the
more
point.
power in his offense than what James got. Drew had way more say so because him and Sean. Like matter of fact, something else you don't notice: Pete Carmichael and James don't sit up there and huddle up on the sideline. Sean and Drew, soon as Drew come out the field, he going straight to Sean. They talking. You don't see that. Tell me I'm lying. You don't see Pete Carmichael go up to James. Well, what you seeing? What you thinking? Well, how can we do this? How can we do that? Oh, James going up to Pete. It's not that type of relationship, bro. That's why I keep telling y'all it's a coaching issue. It's shit that I notice. I look for the small things. I don't look for the big things.
Issue in 3
But
games.
Carmichael ain't the coach, the head coach though.
But Sean was the one running the offense.
So was it?
Yeah, but he was the head coach too.
But guess what? Hold on. You said you played quarterback. I played quarterback too. When I went to the sideline, I went to talk to my offensive coordinator. When I went to the sideline, I went straight to my offensive coordinator and we talked.
Well, since you gonna talk like that, then so it was Bruce Arians' fault that Jameis was lacking.
Bruce Arians brought that junk offense in there. Tom Brady was looking just like Jameis at the beginning of the season. Tom Brady had to put his foot down. Tom Brady, the reason why Bruce Arians not the head coach. Come on, man. It's a difference. It's a big old difference, bro.
In his career,
it's a big difference.
Tom
Brady was slinging them picks too. Until Tom Brady tweaked that offense. Until Tom Brady and Byron Leftwich got together and tweaked that offense.
With the same offense in year one.
No, he didn't.
No,
they changed it. They changed that offense up. They changed it up. They changed it up. They changed it up. Come on now. Come on, Evan. Your quarterback. You know better.
Football team.
You know better.
That's the same team.
That's not that wasn't even the same team. The offensive strategy changed because Tom Brady was tossing a high amount of picks in the beginning of the year.
Robin, we just ratting today. We just hangover. This is a hangover day for Saints fans. I'm going to
make observations. I come with facts.
I'm going
to put the red
You do have a ring, Tiara.
I'm going to support Jameis Winston this week against the who we play, the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to cheer for him to win. But if Jameis play poorly, I'm going to be hollering. I'm going to be hollering out. I'm going to be hollering for the red rifle.
Tell him put him in there right now.
If Jameis not playing well, I'm going to call for the red rifle.
And another thing I'm going to point out. I got one more thing I got to point out. If y'all notice, the offense keep flashing. Part of that, I believe, is due to the preseason. A lot of them boys still ain't played together. They ain't got enough reps together in a live game. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's why I was saying by week 5, we're gonna see exactly what we got.
I just hope we
Week
still in ball.
5.
I hope in week 5 that we
Yeah,
start.
well,
Now, listen,
look, my
I
dog,
hope
we can't be 1-4.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
Right, exactly. Week 5. The
But look,
season over. We talking week
we can't
5.
point the finger. We can't point the finger at one particular
Oh my God.
person because it's not one
And
particular
if
person.
we beat Minnesota, in London, bro, you know it'll be a miracle.
Say it with me. Put the red rifle in. Put the red rifle in now.
You had Everett. You gave EJ something to drink today. You gave EJ something to drink today.
Put him in there now. Put the red rifle in now.
Oh yeah. FYI, Tom Brady and them getting their ass whooped 14-3 right now. And Tampa not looking good at all. They're not looking good at all.
I don't give a damn about
Well,
it's
it's upsetting, bro, because basically that was a game that we let get away.
We could have won that game. But it's other things that happened in that game. Same shit happened in this game that caused us to lose. It wasn't just the quarterback play. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Ain't nobody saying the quarterback did an excellent, flawless job. What we saying is a lot of other people didn't do their jobs. That's what we saying.
Well, and look, I mentioned this all the way at the beginning, bro. You know, let's put the offensive line coach and on blast, because at the same point, I can go back to the preseason when they talking about Jairi working with Andrews Pete and working with Cesar Ruiz and they're better. And it's like, bruh, where all that went at?
They drafted Trevor Penning to be in that position.
Oh, look, we ain't talking about. I ain't talking about Trevor Penning. I'm talking about.
You got a reserve a backup dude who is supposed to be starting.
Okay, but I'm talking about
James Hurst was gonna start anyway.
The guard plays was supposed to be better. And that's where a lot of your sacks are coming from, straight up the middle.
Wait. I'm trying to get y'all to comprehend this. Listen, I don't want Jameis to fail. If Jameis failed, the Saints fail. Don't be an idiot, y'all. Just because I'm telling you, I don't want to go down a hole that we cannot get out of, and it starts with the quarterback. And if I got to go with another quarterback to see if he can do it, I'm going to do it. Larry, you can talk that shit all the way to 1-8. I'm going to talking about if they ain't never getting it done, they ain't getting it done.
Say, bro, all I got to tell you is watch the film. The film backs up what I say. You go back and look at the replay, you'll be like, damn, he right. Certain formations, they blitzing us out of. When we go into certain formations in the passing game, even the running game, they blitzing us out of them. It don't matter who back that quarterback, they're going to have that smoke in their face. It don't matter who back there. Until we correct that and get a quarterback time, because every time when Jameis start connecting on passes, he got time. It ain't because he black or this person white. I don't care about none of that shit. I have white grandson up here. I don't care about none of that. That shit don't factor to me. My whole problem is we got to put our players in the best position, and the people that do that is the coaches.
And to answer your question, Dane, no, I do not see him, the Saints investing in him long term. But I'm looking at him now this season. That's what I'm talking about now. I ain't talking about nothing about no future. I said now. Put the red rifle in. Put him in now. Just put him in now.
I hope we do. And if you root against the red rifle,
Dang, stop asking me questions we can't answer right now. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna support it? If the red rifle turns
Tyra, some Saints fans like you, I can't take y'all serious because I've seen you make some suspect comments, baby girl. So Saints fans like you, I can't take serious.
I'm just a frustrated Saints fan. DeMarcus, y'all, or those who just coming in, please subscribe to the channel and also share the We are just emotional Saints fans today. We upset. A lot of us just don't look. It's not about us hating Jameis Winston. We want to win. Saints fans love their team. And I don't understand what's wrong with y'all for us sitting there saying that if the guy is not doing well within the next 2 games, I'm not waiting for no 1-6 start. This is what Hump even said. Hump said, how long you want us to wait? At the end of the day, if I got to try Taysom Hill back there, I'll try him again. It was not. They were 9-7. I mean, what 9 and something? What their record was? 9-8. Okay, I don't care. Anything better than losing.
But the problem is not the quarterback.
Look,
that's
I'm
my
not
point.
saying
the problem is not the quarterback.
Right.
That's my whole. The problem is not y'all placing losing solely on Jameis. Y'all don't realize you're doing it, but you're doing it because y'all keep saying it's a quarterback. It's a quarterback. But we got this person fumbling the ball over here. We got this person dropping the ball over here. We got this person not blocking nobody. We got this person not tackling. Come on, bro. It's too much.
No, I didn't tackle. No. Y'all not going to even put no words in my goddamn mouth. I sat there and told that's one of y'all on this panel.
I'm not doing one-sided.
I told y'all it started with Elvin. Didn't I say the Saints fans? I said Elvin Kamara killed the drive, killed the momentum by fumbling, and we down 10-0. None of y'all, and I don't see none of y'all trying to criticize Elvin Kamara like he can't even be criticized.
I'm not criticizing no individual player, but that's what I'm doing.
You keep putting fingers at Pete Carmichael.
Hold on.
Jason just broke down. Jason broke down the fact that Elvin was wide open in the end zone, that Landry was wide open, but you keep going with Pete Carmichael. Pete Carmichael.
Hold up. Now check this out. Alvin fumbled the ball, true, but let's look at it as a problem. What happened last week and the week before last? Some kind of way, a fumble or a bad play triggered us to go down here.
I said that.
We got to get up out of that.
I said that.
I agree.
We got to get up out of that. So I'm not going to sit up here and point a finger at this player, or that player.
Larry. Turnovers can turn the momentum in a.
Exactly, and that's what's been happening.
It don't matter where it came from. If it come from the quarterback, if it come from the running back, Mark Ingram 2 weeks in a row fumbled the ball, and I said these things. And now my boy Elvin, who loves Elvin? I got his jersey. My son bought this for me. So why would I be sitting here? I can criticize him because I love him as a player, as a fan.
See,
y'all got to stop that, man.
This is what I'm getting at.
Saints fans should have the right to say what the hell they want.
But see, check it out. This is my point. My whole point is minimize or eliminate the mistakes. We eliminate the mistakes and minimize them, we win it. That's my whole point.
Hey, my thing is, what can Jameis do about a blocked field goal or missed field goal for that matter?
Or missed
tackle. That don't have nothing to do with Jameis.
Or missed tackle.
We ain't blaming him on that. We talked about multiple things.
We talking about offense. We're not talking about that.
You make the field goal. You make the field goal, and it's still 3 parts.
Exactly.
The bottom line is where we're not scoring touchdowns. You even made
exactly.
This point. He tell you
that's the point.
You said we can't be kicking no field goals. We need to be scoring touchdowns.
That's Pete Carmichael. Go for it. That's not Jameis' fault.
I didn't blame
Pete Carmichael got to go for it. That's Pete Carmichael.
But come on.
He's not the head coach. He don't make those calls.
What did we say?
He's the offensive coordinator.
But the head coach makes the gameplay calls. Though.
Head coach don't make that decision when he is a defensive-minded head coach. He gave that responsibility to Pete Carmichael.
When we started the live, the first thing that I said, and I can repeat, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. I said that it was more than just Jameis Winston. It was multiple things that was wrong. I started with Elvin. I started with special team play. I talked about the whole goddamn team. I also talked. The only people I didn't talk about was the janitors. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to sit there and understand this, that the Saints, multiple things, and Jason, that's why I like to listen to Jason, because Jason is a person who loved the Saints. And 2 weeks ago, he was talking about we still going to y'all, man, it's just 2 games. Jason got back.
I know you ain't about to just come up on here. You the one talking about, well, hey, if we go 1-5, don't go in. Hey, what you gonna do here? Don't go. You the one worried about us not missing the playoffs. We tired. We telling you right now, stop panicking. It's just week 3.
Look, all I'm saying is
go on, bro.
But I'm perking.
Hey, bro.
Hey, and your dad's defense, EJ.
Out the wrongs in the game.
And your dad's defense, EJ.
We
hold
can't
up.
always celebrate.
Check this out right here. Look, and your dad's defense, it's been too many years that we jump behind, and I can use the NFC West as an example.
Phone died.
That you can't lose too many games in the division and make the playoffs.
Your season is not over.
Now, granted, the format is different now, but bruh, it's too many years, bro. 1 and 2, dog. We will never catch up from 1 and 2.
There's too many times I've been watching since you.
So just look at it like this here. Even though it's set up right now that Tampa Bay is gonna lose this game, that's the sort of consolation for them cheating us last week. But they're going to lose this game this week. But the NFC is loaded just as well as the AFC.
No. AFC is far better than the NFC.
Okay, but at the same point, you're still taking 6 or 7 teams.
The NFC are weaker than I ever seen the NFC.
That's true.
And when listen, if there was any year we could sneak in, we can sneak in now. But playing like we did today and playing against the Kitty Cats, we're not going to make it, y'all. Because the Kitty Cats are what? Do y'all see Baker Mayfield? Baker Mayfield was terrible. That run that y'all seen, that was a free run. The guy ran, he got all the yards by himself. Baker Mayfield was terrible. He was worse than Jameis could ever be. I thank God we didn't trade. If y'all crying about Jameis, imagine if we had, Lord have mercy. That dude, that was stank. He terrible.
His stinking ass got to win against the Saints.
That's true.
Yeah, but he didn't win it. He just managed.
I mean, bro, I hate to even be blunt about it like that there, Everett. But, like I'm saying again, bro, look, either you win by 1 point or about 15 points, dog. Winning is winning.
Only thing I can sit there and say is early. Look at the damn Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Bengals was in the Super Bowl. And I think, did they win today? They 1-2 like us, right? So I don't know if they won today.
They played the Jets.
Yeah, they played the Jets, so they probably won. So the point what I'm making to y'all is there are a lot of teams that are starting off than what they usually start. There's a lot of teams that are struggling. But I'm going to sit here and tell y'all, goddammit, I'm going to sit here and this is the bad sports show in the Deep South. And we are uncut. We say some shit out of our mouth that nobody else said. This ain't the other podcasters who try to be politically correct and talk property and shit and sitting up there afraid to curse because they were looking for the views. They're looking for the damn money or cash, and they think that they Bob Breck or something. They think they're Howard Cosell. I don't know who the hell they think. But
that's over their head there, Everett. They don't even know who Howard Cosell is.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell. They think they Al Michaels or somebody. But I'm gonna tell you right here on this podcast.
That's more of their speed.
We get drunk on here. We talk shit on here. Well, I done seen this brother damn near dead on here. He was open last week. We are the baddest sports show in the Deep South, and we probably got the smallest group because nobody never heard. We just started. But watching the end of the day, everybody gonna remember us because we let everybody talk over here. We put the thing in the chat, and we don't give a damn if your Uncle Charlie. You can come your ass up on here and get the smoke. You can come over here and get the smoke if you want. My son, this is podcast. He's very emotional today. You never seen him like this because he's a Saints fan. He loved the game. He loved the game. He loved to win. But he just believed in a little bit too much in Mr. Winston.
Bruh. On that note there, look, I'm going to go ahead before I fall asleep on you motherfuckers again. You know, and y'all talk bad about me and got people talking bad about me all week about me falling asleep on the podcast. So anyways, I'm gonna fall off. I'm about to eat, you know, maybe drink me one more drink, and then I'll be asleep till motherfucking 3 in the morning, and I'll be up all night thinking about this bullshit.
Well, like I said, the word of the day is put in the red rifle. All right.
So y'all go ahead, bro. Look, I'm gonna go ahead, man. Look, yo, I'm still who that dog. So don't get it twisted.
I'm not saying that we need to go with the red rifle this week, but I'm telling you, if the play of Jameis keep getting poor and the team is not winning,
you know it's
that's
funny
all
too.
I said. They're not winning. It doesn't hurt to go to another
come
quarterback.
on here and laugh. They talking about he loves Winston. I do love it. No, he talking about me. You can come on here talking about you agreeing with him. He loves Winston. Nobody's sitting here talking about I praise Jameis Winston. Like
I ain't going nowhere.
Stop it. Come on now, dog. You better know me better than that. Doggone,
he's not a Jameis.
I believe Jameis Winston
he just
gives my team the best chance to win. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. Doggone, I believe him better than doggone Andy Dalton. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna keep it real with you like that. Doggone, that's what y'all like to do. Y'all like to go ahead and try to plant this in people's heads just because they defended Jameis Winston. Oh, he's a Jameis Winston lover, or he worships Jameis Winston. No, it ain't like that, dog. It ain't like that. I promise you.
He just wants Jameis to have every opportunity to succeed, just like everybody else. That's what he's saying. The bottom line, I respect that. I'm just telling you, I'm a realist, just like Keandre is. When she talked about it, she was talking about this from day one. She was one of the very first ones who was criticizing his ass before he even got the chance to play. And I was hard on you, huh, Keandre? Then I argued with you about it.
You did.
They go ahead. You know what's funny about y'all too? You know what's funny about y'all too? Because you know what, Keandre, you sitting here right now. You sitting here right now. But God, y'all jumped on this doggone podcast when he first started. He went right for you, and he said, "You know what, Keandre? You trying to get in on Jameis and everything, and barking at you, and now y'all kumbaya with each other."
I'm saying we were in disagreement, right? We were in
blasphemy right now.
No. We were in disagreement, but I could sit here and told you, look, I was on Jameis' team, right? I was fighting for this dude, and he was just. I just started seeing the game.
But you started seeing what I was talking about. That's all that is.
You know what I'm saying?
The same stuff that I watched when he was on Tampa is the same stuff that he doing now. That's all I'm saying.
I said, get a man a chance. We giving a man a chance.
But how many chances do we get? How long do we give him is the question.
Somebody told me
we just asked the question. How long do you give him a chance?
Somebody. No, hang on. Somebody.
Yeah, you did. How long do you give him?
No.
Wait. Let me say this first. Somebody told me last week or the week before that. It was one of them. Somebody told me I need to start recording these doggone shows and doggone posting them.
You can go back.
I need to start posting what y'all said so y'all can look at yourselves. Because I think y'all forget what you're saying in these doggone
but look, I don't care. Look, what he don't understand is prove me wrong. I don't mind if the Saints are winning, play them tapes back because I'm a Saints fan. If they're winning, prove me wrong.
Well, even if we losing, prove me wrong.
If Jameis Jameis turned this son of a gun around, boy, I'm going to get a jersey with him. But he has to prove that he's worth it.
Okay, look,
exactly.
to add to that right there, Everett, let's look at it like this here, bro. And I don't know how many people caught the Mark Ingram, and I know y'all caught it, but the Mark Ingram and with Jameis. But, bruh, a stat that I really didn't realize is that the only time Jameis Winston lost in college was basically that second national championship game. So I let y'all, kind of
B Slaughter
soak that in.
Hey, bro. Andy Dalton living rent free in everyone's heads right now. This man got everybody.
You blame Andy Dalton? Jameis keeps stinking, then Andy got a job.
He got everybody in New Orleans thinking about it right now.
Bruh. You know what this shit reminds me of, dog? Remember back in 2002 when Aaron Brooks had the bad motherfucking elbow or something and he got shot up in the first quarter and by the second quarter he can't throw the ball 3 yards and everybody was crying for Jake Delhomme to come in the game. Because all we had to do was win one game to get in the playoffs.
Look, man, like I said,
I keep telling y'all that the problem, we can't just point at one player. It's multiple players. It's multiple, but y'all only calling to replace one player when
Larry.
That player not the one that's losing us the game, though.
Larry. You
that player is not the one that's losing us the game.
Larry. Say it again. I think I'm the only one keeping it real on here. Because you sitting up there talking.
I'm keeping it real as a motherfucker. If James fucking up, I say bench him. But you know what? If we need to bench James, then we need to bench Alvin Kamara. If James fucking up, we need to bench him. We need to bench Alvin Kamara. We need to bench PJ Williams. We need to bench everybody that's making mistakes out there. If that's the way we're gonna do it. Nobody is playing up to standard right now. Nobody is playing from the coaching staff. That's why I keep saying it's a coaching problem because it starts at the top. From the coaches on down, we not looking good. Defense, the only thing looking good.
Larry, it does not work like that in the NFL. They're not going to go get Alvin Kamara. They're not going to go after these other dudes.
First of all,
they're
not even listening.
We're not even
listening to what he said. He did not
this
say
happens to everybody. It don't just happen to James.
Cesar Ruiz got to go.
Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. The whole point of driving home is we being victimized by bad plays at the wrong time. We clean that shit up, we winning these games. That's what I'm saying.
I hope so.
Get him a better right guard.
Turnovers killing drives, penalties killing drives. You know what I'm saying? Missed tackles.
I love the way you're talking.
Missed tackles.
Show me state. I'm going to adopt Missouri right now because I'm going to tell you like this.
Extending drives.
Show me. Because I will jump right back on the bandwagon with James because I'm a Saint.
It's not a James bandwagon. It's not a James bandwagon is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Ain't nobody on no James bandwagon. I'm a Saints fan first and foremost. I'm a Saints fan first and foremost. But what I'm saying is y'all coming down on the man. It's like y'all blaming him for the L's, and it's not him. It's not him. It's not him. It's not him losing us these games. He not the one missed 2 tackles and the boys skirted up the field and scored a touchdown when we was right there knocking on their door.
And what quarter was that though? I mean, after the defense, the bad play was on the field.
They scored. The bad play happened. They scored the touchdown.
I got you, but
the bad play.
Let her get a chance. Go ahead now. What you said?
No, just saying what quarter was that? And the thing about the reason why I said that was because the defense had a hard time getting off the field, did they not? Because we kept 3 and outs, punts, missed field goals, whatever else. The defense was still on the field. So after a while, your defense gonna get tired, right? You expect the defense to play 60 whole minutes of a football game, but you got to give them a chance as well. Give them a chance to breathe and rest. You know what I'm saying? You got to take all of that into accountability. We don't want them to miss tackles, and they shouldn't have missed those tackles. But at the same time, you talk about watching the whole dynamic of the football game, but they play hand in hand. If your offense, you know what I'm saying, your defense can't get off the field, they're going to get tired. So they're going to miss tackles. They're going to miss assignments and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what I got to say about that.
That play happened right after halftime. That was at the bottom of the third quarter. We had scored.
Yeah,
That
that's
was at
what
the
I'm
bottom
saying.
of
It's
the
at the
third. We had,
bottom of the third.
matter
But
of
I'm
fact,
saying, like,
we had just scored. We had just scored in the following drive. Bam, that happened.
Yo, that's a game changer. That
That
kills
was,
your momentum. That kills your momentum.
we had just scored. We was in reach of taking that game. They had 13 points at that time. We scored 7. We stopped them. We scored again. Guess what? We got the lead. That's why I said you can't
right.
point the finger at one player or one person or one instance. It's a whole lot of shit that went together that caused that L. We got to clean up. We got to
Yeah,
clean
that's
up
a
the
fact.
mistake.
We sure do. That's a fact.
And that's the fact. So we can't say benching one person gonna change shit. Because if
I
the
didn't say
offensive
that,
coordinator
Michael.
keep calling a bunch,
Larry,
keep calling a bunch formations,
understand.
the quarterback still gonna
Larry,
get blitzed and get pressure.
listen, brother. I never said, and I'm going to repeat this.
Go ahead, Larry. I'm with you.
Larry,
I'm with you,
Larry,
brother.
I'm gonna, Larry, I'm gonna repeat one more. And if y'all can understand and comprehend, and I'm sure y'all been listening to me, I never said we need to bench Jameis Winston next week. I said if Jameis continuously not being able to move the football and he's throwing interceptions and looking bad and the team is not winning, then we should think about moving on to Red Robin. That's what I said. I didn't say that we need to panic and get rid of him next week. Didn't I say that, Keandra? Didn't I say that,
You did.
Petey? Didn't I say that, Jason? That I'm trying to understand what my son and
Well,
the brother Larry.
okay. Let me throw this one out of left field for you here. All right, we start like I don't know if it was Jason or if it was Larry that mentioned this here. Okay, but we start Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton motherfucking sucks. And then y'all be like, okay, man, well, bring Jameis back, or bring Taysom Hill in the game. Let's go sign a quarterback. Let's trade for a quarterback. I mean, and bruh, it is what we have right now, dog.
Say it again, Hawk.
Y'all,
say it again,
Hawk. You act like this is the only. Hold up, EJ, come on. You act like that this is the only organization that never had a quarterback get replaced in the season, and then another quarterback brought spark to the team. Even if benching him and the other quarterback do bad and going back to him may motivate him to play better the next time he gets a shot. You guys don't even know. Y'all act like y'all never seen this happen.
The season will be over by
now. Oh, it happened all the time. Like you said, Everett, the backup quarterback is always number one in New Orleans.
Well, the backup the two last backup quarterbacks were 5-0. What? One was 5-0 and one was 5-2.
Well, I'm just saying that in New Orleans, the backup quarterback is always number one.
Taysom never lost to Atlanta. Taysom like 6-2 as a starter.
Well, that was a team effort. It wasn't like he was out there throwing for 400 yards.
My brother, if they're winning and they're getting winning records, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about is basically the backup quarterback has always been number one in New Orleans.
It sure did. It motivates people to come back and be able to get their job back. Benching somebody does not mean it's over with. Don't you know Tony Romo was benched? A lot of these quarterbacks get benched.
First of all, to Yara, the Eagles won that Super Bowl because their quarterback got hurt. Yeah, because they tried to bench him.
But he could never get his job back. Came back. He never got his job back because Nick Foles had already left.
Is Nick Foles the quarterback of the Eagles?
No, but he won their only Super Bowl. He won the only Super Bowl in the history of the. I didn't watch Randall Cunningham. I didn't watch Donovan McNabb. No quarterback has ever
They score about 40 plus points, Lil E.
That defense and that team carried that dog.
They won a Super Bowl though with him.
They scored 40 plus points in that Super Bowl.
You won with Trent Dilfer as a quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. So, all right. Trent Dilfer managed the game, and Ray Lewis and them didn't have no offense.
So that's what it is. Y'all want that Cinderella story like the Eagles? Y'all want the
We got
the
too
Saints,
much of a damn
y'all
good
want,
defense.
Y'all want the Saints to turn.
We got
to
too much of a damn.
Andy Dalton takes over and then wins the Super Bowl with the Saints. That's what y'all want.
We got too much.
No,
of a
we
damn.
just want to win games. Is that too much to ask? It's to
We
win
will
games.
win.
Hey,
In my opinion,
I know y'all. I'm at the chat. I'm at the chat
Right,
tonight.
right,
Y'all
right.
lost your damn
hey,
mind.
bro, y'all going into panic mode too fast. That's what I think. Y'all going into panic mode too fast.
But when is the right time, Larry?
See, bro, like I said, they got a lot to clean up. Once we start cleaning up them mistakes, then we're gonna see what we really got. It's a lot they gotta clean up. But in order to clean that up, it start at the top with the coaching. That's my point. I keep trying to drive home, and I keep saying it's a coaching issue. That shit trickles down to the field. It goes from the lot from what they call it, the meeting rooms, the position meetings. It goes down to the practice field, and from the practice field, it comes on to the field, the game field. Because if you practicing like that, then you're gonna look like that on the game field. If you're looking like that on the practice field. So that's why I keep saying it starts at the top. We got to clean some shit up.
I want to hear Jason. Jason, go ahead. Jason, you texted some good shit. Tell Larry what you're saying. And I'm gonna mute Larry because he's gonna
Check this out. I'm sitting there watching Green Bay Tampa Bay. The same kind of game we had last week. Low scoring, hard hitting game. Only difference, they're not throwing pick sixes and interceptions to give the game away. They got good quarterback play. Low scoring game, 14-3. Bro, Larry, a coach can call a play. If the players don't execute it, bro, that don't make it a bad play call. The player's not executing.
That's it.
If you got wide open receiver in the end zone and he don't hit it, that's not the coach. That's players. The man missed 2 open touchdowns.
You finished? So I can respond? You finished? Good.
No, not really, because you keep saying that. You've been saying it for 2 weeks. So you want us to fire the coach?
Right. But have I been wrong? Have I been
you've been wrong, dog. You've been wrong.
Have I been wrong?
Yeah, you wrong.
No, I ain't wrong.
Yes.
Because everything that happened is still happening. Everything that happened is still happening.
Man, you wrong, bro.
It's been the same thing.
You keep talking about one formation.
Everybody using Atlanta game plan on us. We ain't adjusted. Now, where that start at? Where that start at? The coaches got to make them adjustments. Come on, man.
So if you're a quarterback and you see the blitz over and over again, you can't make a play, get rid of the damn ball.
Thank you.
It depends on what type of blitz. If you call a certain formation, check it out, bro. It's about formation and personnel packages.
But you a quarterback, and you supposed to see that.
In there, you can't switch the play like that because you're gonna switch it into a play that's not right for the personnel that's on the field, bro. Come on, man. I'm offensive minded, if anything.
You don't have to switch the play. Just get the damn ball out.
Who you gonna get the ball to? If you try to get out too fast, you're gonna throw it intercept because you gotta diagnose whether it's man or zone. You throw the ball dead in the middle of the zone, straight to a receiver. You throw it to the running back and somebody dropping down in the flat coming up.
So you trying to tell me
it's gonna be a pick?
You trying to tell me they don't have check calls for blitzes?
You can check call all you want, but who making the check calls? And I'm gonna point something else out to y'all. Whoever that right guard is making calls right before the ball snap because you see him pointing his finger and his head moving, he talking. Whoever the right guard is making calls. Go back and look at the play. He changing up calls right before the play snap.
I see Jameis checking at play almost every play. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Jameis checking the play.
He's checking the play,
but you also check the guard. Look at the guard or the center. Whoever that is, somebody making line calls.
He is, but he's talking to them though. If you look at him, he's talking to Cesar Ruiz and the center.
Saying is Mike. He identifying a Mike, the Will. If he sees somebody up to the line, he point him out, tell him watch him. Then he proceed with the play.
Bottom line is
but if you blitzing more players, then you got blockers. If you got more defenders coming, then you got blockers. Somebody gonna get in there and disrupt the play. That's what I'm saying. When you call that bunch formation, where you got the wide receivers stacked next to the line of scrimmage,
man.
Some people bunching up. They put 7, 8, 9 in the box and they blitzing. But when we spread them out, we eating people up. Jameis looking like a damn Pro Bowler when we spread the field out. When we bunch them receivers up, them people sitting in the house. They dropping back into a cover 3 underneath or cover 4 underneath, and they sit in the house.
Jameis don't know how to beat the blitz, dog. He never did.
All right.
Right.
That's the problem.
All right. I'm gonna let you tell it. But you go back and look at the tape, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Some people disguising the blitz. You can't really tell who blitzing or where it's coming from.
No, bro. No.
They run it.
This dude been in the league for 8 years, bro. He gotta know how to check a blitz, man. Come on.
I mean, why do you act like this man is a rookie? This
you
guy
can't check. You can't check. You can't check a delayed blitz. If you go look back, go look back at the game. They sent a delayed blitz too. You can't check a delayed blitz. Sucker sitting back there 7 yards back. They hike the ball. They seeing the blocking. Then all of a sudden they pick a hole and just shoot through there from 5 and 6 yards back off the line of scrimmage. Come on, man.
But my thing is this: if the broadcaster call it out over the TV, how does the quarterback not see it?
Thank you.
Because the broadcaster see the whole field.
The
broadcaster seeing the field different.
Exactly.
You seeing the field different. You got a whole different point of view that you're looking down so you can see everybody that's open and everything. It's easy to say, oh, this person was open. But when you're in that pocket and you moving around, you got pressure in your face, you're not going to see everything. A quarterback going to know that.
No, I'm saying they calling the play before the balls even snap. It's like, oh, they sitting in the house. Oh, they lined up in the such and such moment. Okay, well, if a professional quarterback can't see that, but you got somebody that's in communications that's calling it out before the ball is snapped, there's a problem there for me.
The only thing about that, Keandre, is
the book is out on Jameis.
The only thing about that,
Keandre,
is that they get the better eye when they sit up in the booth. Because they sitting way high, they can see. They actually see the field than a person on the field.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. But what I'm saying is, I got you. But what I'm saying is, like my brother said, you got to be able to sniff something out. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm telling you what the problem is. If you don't take my word for it, go back. Look at the replay of the game. You're going to see certain formations where he got the receivers stacked by the line of scrimmage and the passing formation.
That happened 2 or 3 times in the game, bro.
But when he spread them out, they couldn't stop him. When they spread them out, they couldn't stop. Look at the intercept play. 2 players before the ball got tipped in there for the intercept, they were spread out.
Go ahead, Nas.
They were spread out.
Go ahead, Nas.
They were spread out.
Go ahead, Nas. Go ahead, Nas. Go ahead, Nas. We're waiting on you. Unmute your mic, Nas. Unmute your mic.
It's a lot we got to clean up. It's a lot we got to clean up offensively. It's like I see Mr. Shelby's point and I see Larry's points. Both make good. It's on coaching at the same time, and you got to look at it at the same time. Both their points are factual statements. It's on coaching and the players to execute the plays said by the coach. It don't cut one way. It's not a one-way street with that.
It's not a one-way street.
It's both ways. If the play calling is on, if the play gets executed, hey, that's good on the coaching. If the coaching play of whatever gets called to be done don't go right, guess what that's going to be on? The players and the coach. That's simple.
Okay, what I want to say is this. You guys are the greatest. You guys are the greatest. We do well, even though we are passionate, Larry, and we all want to see the Saints win. All of us. I don't believe there's not a Saints fan on this panel in the chat that just truly don't want to see the Saints, or we don't want to see them lose. We're not rooting for Jameis. That's not. You'll be a fool to believe that Saints fans want him to fail, because if he fails, we fail. If Jameis fail, we fail. We're passionate because we want him. We want to win with him. We want him to win. And I don't want people to get things misconstrued, because we are, it's called football team. It's not called football Jameis. It's called football team. So we lose players all the time. When Jarvis Landry got hurt, we seen a brother like Traquan come up and get 100 yards in the game. Okay? So don't act like if we lose Jameis, what if we lose Jameis next week to an injury? Then you're going to have to rely on the Red Robin. So a lot of you guys down in the Red Robin, like he's just trash and he won't be able to lead this football team. Y'all truly not, to me, I'm questioning your sainthood because you're liking a player more than you like the Saints. And that's a problem. We want this is a football team. And we want Jameis to succeed. You think I'm rooting against Jameis because I'm mad about this loss? I mean, I hope y'all don't take this so personally. We just, you can't come up in here and pat people on the back when they're not doing well. If they're doing good, we're going to pat them on the back. If they're not doing well, and look, you're right, Larry. There were multiple things that were wrong. Pete Carmichael and the head coach, Dennis Allen, it starts with the top. But it also starts with the quarterback after them. And they all played poorly together. Okay? They put Mark Ingram didn't fumble this week. But what you're calling Alvin Kamara has to be blamed of starting the wave of this. If you're up 10-0, Jameis won't have to fight to come back. Okay? The Saints would have, if Alvin doesn't fumble the ball, the Saints is in control. Okay? You're giving up 6 points you giving them an easy 7-0 lead. Then it becomes a field goal offense. Then you got Jameis fighting to come back and being erratic. Defense can peel back and throw blitzes at you. Same thing with Mark Ingram against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We going head and shoulders with the Buccaneers. And then Mark Ingram decides to fumble the ball, and then Jameis is stuck to trying to come back. And they're peeling back on him. They blitzing him. So it's not all Jameis' fault. But we're going to be critical on Jameis' ass, whether you like it or not. Because if it was Drew Brees and he's doing his last 3 years, you guys were calling him noodle arm. Guys were saying that he ain't the guy no more. And you guys were giving him heavy criticism. And he won a Super Bowl for you. This guy, Jameis, never won a championship in the NFL. He has not even won a winning season in the NFL. So we're expecting him to do big things in New Orleans because he's talented. You don't throw for 5,000 yards and throw 30 touchdowns and not be talented in the NFL. We know he has potential, but he also has potential of making interceptions. And we don't want that Tampa Bay's Jameis Winston. We want the one that was last year, the guy that was being very careful with the football. We don't want him to revert back to what he used to be. I think what you see in him is a good quarterback. I saw him grow in the second half. Anybody gonna lie and see that he's making some better adjustments in the second half? But of course, the Saints could not get out of themselves, their own way. Penalties backed us up. Every time we accumulate great drives, it backed us up. So it was more than just Jameis Winston. Yes, it was. But don't think that we're not going to hold him accountable because he's the Saints quarterback. And Saints fans, this goes up to all of y'all. This ain't your daddy's Saints. We're not going to be just happy to be a Saints fan. We should be thinking up to higher expectations because the Saints won a Super Bowl, and we're not no more of that Steve Walsh baby too cold shit. No more of the Ching shit. No more Heath Schuler. No more of Jim Everett and shit. No more of Billy Joe Holbert, Billy Joe Tolliver, Dave Wilson, Wade Wilson, Bobby Hebert, John Forkay. No more of them type of quarterbacks no more. We want better results. And we are spoiled Saints fans. And we should. We should be like this. You won the Super Bowl before. We don't want to go back to the old days. So we're going to hold our people accountable. Y'all think we crazy. Y'all ought to see Eagle fans. Eagle fans ready to run their starters out soon as, bruh, we ain't even halfway criticizing the way Eagle fans criticize their organization. They are Raiders. They got way harder organizations than us. I'm just letting y'all know. Manning. Yeah, we can even bring up Manning. All y'all glorify Manning, Archie Manning, because Archie is the father of Peyton and Wichita. But Archie never won with the Saints, and I don't care. He was a great quarterback. He was with bad football teams, and people only go by your winning. So they don't care about your stats. They don't care about what the players you have, and you know that, Larry. It's all about winning to people. People don't give a damn how good he was. We know that Archie was one of the greatest, but he just played with a bad organization. But what they look at his record. Do you know Aaron Brooks had a better record than Archie Manning?
Mm-hmm.
And people don't talk about that. I'm just letting y'all know that I love what y'all doing. Keep coming with the passion. Keep doing what y'all doing. We're not here to stop your belief, Larry. We're not here to stop your belief, Keandra, yours, Jason, and everybody else, and EJ over there. We all have our opinions. Now, you come back over here and speak to your group, and we're going to close this thing out. Because he's been emotional today. He's been very emotional.
All I got to say
he don't cry in the car.
All I got to say is put in the red rifle, all right? Y'all get ready.
I'm asking you, will you support the red? I'm asking you, like you support James, and if the Red Rifle start winning for us, do you support this man as our quarterback? If that happens.
I want to see a win, but I know that we can win with Jameis Winston, not the Red Rifle.
How do you know that? Jason, do you know that? Do you know that we can't win with the Red Rifle? I'm trying to figure this out.
Jameis Winston gives me, I believe, the best chance.
We can't win when James keep doing what he's doing, that's for sure.
All right, Jason, ride with the Red Rifle.
If he keep playing the way he playing, we ain't win nothing.
All right, ride with the Red Rifle then. That's what I'm saying. Doggone next week.
I don't care if it was the Blue Robin or the Green Robin. I just want somebody to come play.
Next week. I want y'all to go ahead and I know y'all got Twitter.
We're going to be
Just
cheering.
hit the open receiver. That's all I care about.
Facebook, Instagram.
Pick up the blitz. Hit the open man. That's it.
Somebody go text Dennis Allen and make sure y'all get him to put the Red Rifle in.
We're gonna be cheering.
We're going to London.
We're gonna be cheering for Jameis in London. But if Jameis is doing terrible, we gotta go to another guy. Okay, that's all I'm saying. All right, look, what if we're in the first quarter and Jameis threw 3 interceptions in the first quarter? Do we pull him, Larry?
Sit his ass down.
That's all I'm saying.
He don't have to throw a pitch.
That's all I'm saying.
If he's missing open receivers, if he's not getting check calls right,
nobody's.
That ain't about throwing pitch.
I'm not praising. I'm not making a big old thing. Let's take him down. No, I don't want the change right now. I think that James gonna show us a lot and prove us a lot wrong. He's gonna prove me wrong. Gonna prove a lot of people wrong. But if he does not change and
I hope so.
Read the blitzes and stuff like that, and Pete Carmichael also. Pete Carmichael gonna be fired. Pete Carmichael, if Jameis don't succeed, Pete Carmichael they both gonna be fired. So they need each other. Y'all gotta understand, these two guys need each other. Do I make any sense?
They need to communicate with each other in the game.
This been 2
I see him talking all the time, bro. What game you missing?
I was in 17
What you talking at?
They do. I see him every game. I see him talking.
Well, you got a special camera that we ain't got in the game?
No, bro. They talk. I see him today talking.
With them so you can talk.
He was trying to calm James down early in the game.
That's true.
James went off, but you don't.
Hell no. Because y'all ain't listening to me. It's been 2 hours and 17 minutes. We've been on here saying the same stuff. Like I said, on to the next game. We'll see y'all early in the morning. We're going to London. If the Saints play
7 o'clock now, y'all. I don't know how y'all gonna get up with us. I don't know. Look, the London game.
Get up early.
The London game is for 9:30. So 7:30, we're gonna be up we're gonna start the live about 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. Probably 8 o'clock on the dot, y'all. So we're gonna probably do it like an hour, huh? So because we're gonna be getting up early. 8 o'clock Sunday. Is it Sunday? 8 o'clock Sunday morning in London. So y'all, hopefully y'all gonna, if y'all not gonna be able to catch the morning session, catch the replay, because I know some of y'all ain't gonna be able to get up with us. But we gonna get up early in the morning. We're gonna be doing a live 8 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna be for 8. We're gonna do it for 8. So we're gonna make sure we're on time, 8 o'clock. So hopefully you guys gonna be there early, and we're also gonna do the post game right after the game. So those who want to catch the post game, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we thank you guys. We thank the chat. A shout out to everybody. Tamara, Michael, Radcliffe, B. Slaughter, everybody who came in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. I don't feel like going now because we got so many people in the chat today. But everybody who supported and came in, remember to subscribe. Also hit the like button. Also share the video. Anything you got to say?
See y'all next week.
Okay, let me do the thing.
And remember, put in the red rifle.
Put in the red rifle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're going to support the red rifle.
Love y'all. Doggone.
I call them red rifle.
And let me tell y'all this too. Just because it seemed like, I'm acting kind of standoffish with everybody, I'm good. Doggone it. I can have a reasonable conversation with everybody and have a difference with everybody. But I just want y'all to know, I want y'all to see yourselves sometimes. I want y'all to realize, really look at what y'all saying. Watch what you're saying, because y'all want to be so quick to put him out of here. I'm telling y'all, it might be something that y'all might not really end up regretting at the end of the day. Okay, I know Jameis not playing to the standards y'all want him to play. I see that. Everybody see that. We know that. That's not nothing new right now. But we talking about, it's not just him. It's the whole offense. And I've been saying that since the beginning of the season. It's the whole entire offense, man. It's not just one man. It's a team. It's a team game. The NFL and football, period, is a team sport. So let's not do this quarterback thing just because, okay, it's looked at and viewed at as, the quarterback gets the blame because he's the leader of the team. No. The quarterback can't win a Super Bowl without the rest of his team. I'm going to just tell you that.
But EJ, quarterbacks get replaced, okay? So I'm about to let this go. They get replaced all the time. That's all I'm saying. He's not the only one that's possibly that can get replaced. There's nobody in the NFL that's not replaceable, okay? It can happen. Anybody, the people play bad, people get replaced. That's just that he's not the only one, okay? I'm going to support it, but if things go rough, I got to go with the next quarterback. We see y'all next week.